it will cover all 3 Mavericks on that station. Okay. Alright, well right now we'll just go ahead and lights off, parking brake set. Looks like our TGP is online. Oops. Don't know if I messed it up or not. Air to ground. There we go. Snowplow mode. We're gonna get this slew the TDC here. Use this reference point on top of the building there. Increase the FOV. There we go. Now we're just waiting for Mavericks. Gonna switch it to pre-mode on the Maverick mode on the right MFD. Then we're just waiting. So while we wait, we have a total of 6 tanks, stationary tanks, but they can move up. Let's see, the Mavericks are online, so let's go ahead and get to it. So right now I'm on station 7 and targeting pod. I am going to TMS up. Alright, and then I'm going to make this soy right MFD. And then we're going to increase the FOV a little bit. There we go. And put it right over where the targeting pod was looking at. Alright, and then TMS up. As you see, it says Boresight. Then go ahead and press that button. Boresight. There we go. Now station 7's Boresighted. TMS down. SOI on the left side. Switch stations. On station 3 now. And then I'm going to just, for giggles, TMS down. And then reacquire that. TMS up. Okay. Make the Maverick Seeker soy on the right MFD. Again, we're on station 3 still, as you can see. Zoom in, the FOV, move the cursor over our target, and it's close enough for government work. TMS up, and again, Boresight. There we go. All right, and both stations are Boresighted. TMS down. Soy for the left MFD. Switch stations just for giggles again, and we're pretty much good there. I'm gonna go ahead and turn, let's see, SMS, inventory, and power off our Mavericks. They're only gonna last for, I don't know, half an hour or 45 minutes, don't know. I want them to work by the time we get to the area of operations. So alright, once we've done that, we go ahead and air to ground mode off and master arm off and ground jet enable off. Alright, are we ready to go? I don't know what that is. There we go. Alright, that's better. Alright, let's see. Landing light on. Parking brake. Anti-skid. We're good to go. Just like a, yep. Make the FCR soy. Not that long. As far as Boresight the Mavericks, just takes a few minutes. That's all. I usually do it on the ground. I know you can do it in the air as well. All right, well, we're taking off here. All right, positive rate, gear up. Alright, we're going to turn towards the south. back off on that thrust power there. Turn to a heading about 155, level off around 10,000. Oh, we're climbing through 10 right now. Alright, well, pitch nose down. Alright, close enough. Alright, for right now, we're going to go ahead and master arm, air to ground mode. And we're going to power on the Mavericks again. It's going to take another 3 minutes or so. And while we do that, our TGP on the left, MFD, we're going to switch it to auto mode. And I think we're going to go to steer point 5. So go ahead and 2, 3, 4, 5. And while we're waiting for the Mavericks to come back online, switch to weapon mode or weapon display. I don't even know if I'm heading the right direction. Let me check. I am not. So I want to hit these first right here. So about a heading at 146 degrees, about 20 degrees off to the right. Yeah, for some reason the steer points are not accurate, so I am just going to ignore that, or ignore them for now. So I'll just put it back on steer point 1. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and activate the engage the autopilot. So we'll do altitude hold mode with, as far as our vertical guidance, and attitude hold for I guess lateral. That'll work. Alright, so what was I saying earlier? Yeah, so there's 3 tanks on one of the I'm in what map we're at. We're in the Persian Gulf. So we got the those palm trees peninsulas, and there's 3 tanks on each peninsula. So we're gonna go to one of the 3. Correction. We're gonna go to one of the peninsulas and take out the first 3, and then hopefully on one pass, then take out the second set of 3 on the other peninsula, hopefully with a single pass on that one, and that'll be it. Alright, looks like the Mavericks have come online, and since let me see if steer points are working. Double check, yeah. 5. Let me see, cursor 0. Alright, there we go, it's working. I kind of missed that step as far as pressing CZ, which is cursor 0, on the targeting pod screen. So, alright, looks like we're heading in the right direction. And we are more than 20 miles away. We're about 21.2. So, let's see, I'm going to go ahead and zoom in. Oh, and we got those 3 tanks there, as you can see. 1, 2, and 3. We should be able to get in range about once we get like 8 miles away or so. Right now we are 17 miles in closing. So now I'm going to go ahead and let's see, switch it to attitude hold mode, and that way I could pitch the nose down. That's a little bit. Start my descent there. I'm going to pitch it down to where we are flying just beyond, or was it the flight path marker or flight path vector, what do you call it? Just beyond. I'm going to slow, reduce the thrust a little bit as well, so we can have more time to send all 3 Mavericks on to our targets. Alright, there we go. That should work. And let's see. Require our target. There we go. Alright. And we are in range now. So let's see. Auto mode, pre on that side, and TMS up. Nope. Let me change stations. Station 3, TMS up. Still nothing. Try now. TMS up. Altitude. Of course, having issues, huh? There we go. Alright. And rifle. And then move over to this one. Do the same thing. We got a C. Rifle. And move over to this one. And another C. And rifle. Got 1 shack, 2 shacks. And 3 shacks. Alright. Not bad. That was close, you know. I think I started 1 that were in 4 miles away, and then 3 and 2 miles away. All within range. You got to make sure that if you're going to use auto, that the transfer is complete. Which is denoted with the C. Which initially I wasn't getting it. But then eventually I did. So I'm going to fly over the target so you can see the visual that we sent all 3 Mavericks and they all 3 hit their target before we move over to the next one. I don't know if you can see it from this distance, so I'm going to get a little bit closer. In fact, you could probably see it on the, let's see if I zoom out a little bit on the TGP. Yep, you can see all 3 right there on the TGP. And then you can see it also a visual. Alright, so let's move on to the other Palm Peninsula, just east of here. And we'll try to replicate what we just did here. So I find myself, if you slow down early, not too slow that you get shot out of the sky, that, you know, you can get more time to get all your tasks done, you know, in one single pass. So that will help, especially when you're experiencing, let's see, that'll be steer point sits. Especially if you are experiencing issues, which you should anticipate that you're gonna have probably some issues. So, all right, so here we go again. Cursor 0. Altitude. And we're gonna go into altitude hold mode. Or correction, attitude hold mode. And lower the nose a little bit. Decrease our thrust, and we're already in range. We're 5 miles away. As I zoom in on here, you can see. Can you see our targets? You can barely see them. Let me change the. Is it contrasts? See, I'm getting too close, right? So let me go ahead. Yeah, we're in 2 miles. So let me go ahead and turn around. And sorry about that. But for some reason, it's really dark on my screen here. Like, you can barely see the tanks. So I gotta make sure the contrast is better. That way, uh, I lost it. And that way it can acquire the target and hopefully get a positive transfer or complete the transfer. Alright, and we are about almost 6 miles away. Once we get 8, I'll turn back inbound towards the east. That way we have plenty of time, plenty of distance to get these 3 off in one pass. Alright, there's 8 miles. Alright, let's go ahead and alright, we are in range already, 9 miles away. And go ahead and engage the autopilot for attitude hold mode. That way it can help us here to focus on shooting our targets. Let's see, is it the game? Don't know why it is so dark. Oh, maybe it's... Is that better? Oh, okay, that's better. I think. Nope, can barely see it, but we're gonna give it a shot. Oh, it's rifle. Rifle. Oh. Well, then I ran out of time, right? Ran out of, yeah. Ran out of time on that one. Closure rate was too fast. Well, I believe I got in 2 out of 3. With that being said, yeah, I don't know why. It's very interesting how the screen is dark on how they blend in. I tried adjusting the gain, adjusting the contrast and brightness, and even changing to black hot versus white hot, and still, yeah, just interesting. Alright, here we go. We're 4 miles away, and we have 2. Could we send 2? And there's a 3rd target right there. And let's go ahead and TMS up. Nope. Try it again. TMS up. There we go. Got a C for complete. And let's see. Alright. That's a kill. Yep. Got all 3. Alright. Well, there you go. Let me recover. Well, there you have it. Well, I was successful on the first set of 3. And somewhat successful on the second set of 3. But there you have it. You know, auto mode works great. You know, just got to give yourself more time to work out, you know, the issues. You know, but you can always use manual mode, you know, to take over, and it just takes a couple extra steps to get the job done. But it's there for you if you need it. Alright, well, that's Skyraider79er. And let's see. There you go. Score window shows 6 ground targets, 6 Mavericks. And as you can see, they're all gone. Alright, well, Skyraider79er out. See you next time.